Hi, Queens. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey, Kings, if you're listening, it's Amanda.
You might have letting the men in today?
Listen.
Wow.
Got a lot to talk about. They could learn a thing or two.
Our girls and our gays are listening. That's who we care most about. Who care most about us as well on this podcast.
I only have one king, and he's at home.
Type of podcast, yes. Oh, my gosh. This little hair keeps coming out. I swear to God.
I'm going to cut it.
Tell him to go. Bitch, you're getting violent. I'm not wearing headphones again today.
Love this.
Look at me. We're going rogue. Is the sound working? We won't know until after this episode.
It looks like it is.
Honestly, you know what? My mom called me and she said, "You look so much better without those things on your head."
Retweet. Mama G knows.
She said, "It pushes my hair too forward. You can't see my face. It's too big. Take it off." She said, "Take it off, girl." So I said,
Say
"Yes,
less.
mommy.
Say less, mama."
Period.
Yeah.
She
knows best. Mama knows best.
Mama knows best, and she always will. And it's like funny because you know how they'll like tell you to do something and you're like, "Mom, stop," or like bring a jacket or this or that, and it's like bring an umbrella and it's not going to rain, but it rains because she said bring an umbrella. You know, it's always.
See, for me, it's like stop touching your face. You're beautiful the way you are.
Oh. You are, and in any form, in every form.
Enhancements. I will never forget.
Yeah.
I probably already told you guys this, but I went home for the holiday.
Yeah.
And my little sister, we're at the bagel store waiting for our bagels. She looks over at me and she goes, "Everything about you is fake. Fake nails, fake lashes,
oh my
fake
God.
nose." And I'm just like, Melinda,
when
you want me to put tips on you again for your nails, I don't want to hear it.
Literally. Wait till you grow up, Melinda.
I said, you know what? I ain't even mad. She's going to take no shit.
That's
you ain't going to
really
pick on
funny.
that one.
That's really funny. Is she my queen who loves Taylor and doggies and all the things that
they
I love?
both do, but
yes.
I think Melinda's a little me. Like Sienna's so sweet.
That
She's
is something
so kind.
you would say.
And Melinda's a little more feisty.
Yeah, I love that.
And I was just like, you lucky you must.
That's actually hysterical, and it's false.
And she's like, when she said this, it was maybe like a year or two ago, probably 2 years ago, and she was a little younger.
How does she even know?
How
old is she? Oh, you don't know. I can't.
Oh gosh.
To you.
Okay, when she said these
12,
things to me, she was like
around.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just
How
like,
does
oh,
she
so
know
cute.
Those things at that time.
Well, because my lashes looked fake, like they were very long, the nails, and so know me
really
basically
hilarious.
Her whole life.
Yeah, that's funny and adorable. I was just watching this video before we started recording on my phone, and this girl was stuck in an elevator. And she's sitting there, and, like, it's bad. Like, they can't get her out. And so these, like, firemen have to rappel down all these floors from, like, above and get her and harness her. And they're like, "Sorry, we're going to need a minute to come up with, like, a plan, this, that." And she's like, "No worries." She's like, "I'm good." Like, she's recording herself. She's hanging out. The minute I find out that I'm trapped, I have to pee. I start to panic. I'm like, "Oh no, I have to pee right now." I'm having a panic attack. I'm going to start blacking out. Like I would freak out. I would freak out.
I don't know how I would be.
Really?
I feel like if my phone was like close to being dead,
like,
I would be like, oof. If I didn't have service.
That's what you would think about. Yeah. I'm sure you don't have service on that elevator that's stuck in the middle of like floors.
I would hope I have my camera. I'm going to vlog my experience.
Yeah, I might vlog it, but you might see me start passing out. Like I'm going to start like literally hyperventilating.
I would fan you.
Yeah, but what if you're alone? Like wouldn't you start freaking out? You'd make yourself think you'd have to pee. I would think like I would just start getting really
I feel like knowing that help is on the way, I'm okay.
Yes.
But if I'm like trapped and like, I don't know if anyone knows I'm here, then I'm like,
yes.
Is this how I go?
And it is scary because like if that thing just like drops to the bottom, you're gone.
Nope. But speaking of being gone, I think people that want to travel for spring break, I don't know, maybe with the age I get more cranky and I'm just like, stop coming to South Florida for spring break. Please stop. You're making traffic worse. I can tell.
Or just go down to Miami and leave us
over
go
back
here
to Miami.
in Fort Lauderdale
Miami
alone.
might give you another curfew again, but like leave Fort Lauderdale alone.
Yeah.
Not that it's funny because everyone that I know that lives here, they're like, oh, spring break, I avoid the beach. I don't go there at all.
Yes.
I don't even go when it's not spring.
I'm dead. You know what's so funny too? I was thinking to myself, I was like, I really want to go like to the ocean because I always lay by my pool and I'm like, I really just like, I need a minute with like Mother Nature, like, you know me. And I was thinking about it and then I was like, fuck, I I can't go. Like, it's literally spring break. There's no way I could go. And it's been insane. The traffic is nuts. Mm-hmm. The airport, when our girl Cassidy was here, oh my gosh, Angel baby, we love you so much. She came to visit. She stayed with me. It was so much fun.
Yes.
And when I took her to the airport, it was like, no joke, 25 minutes from the entrance just to get to Terminal 1. You couldn't even get to the terminals. We were sitting there for a half hour.
It's all over like Broward scene, like all these Miami lifestyle. There's like millions of people waiting outside just to get their ride. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh.
Yes, she couldn't get an Uber. And I was like fighting with her because even when I went to pick her up from the airport, she was like, because it was late and she was delayed. So she landed at like 1 a.m. That's prime time for me. Like, I'm a night owl. I'm like, I wouldn't be sleeping. Yep. And I got in my car. She's like, no, I called an Uber. Do not blah, blah, blah. Turns out she's like, hey, my Uber keeps canceling. People here have
don't want to go to the airport.
She goes, people here have been waiting for an hour and still haven't gotten a car. And I was like, yeah, I'm coming. I told you. And then when I dropped her off, we couldn't get to we were in line at the entrance, but it took you 30 minutes to get from like the entrance of the airport to the terminals. No. She was so scared she was going to miss her flight. Like I was trying to like
the TSA
keep
line
the calm in the car. I was like, you're good. We're going to laugh about this in 10 minutes when you get out. Like, don't worry. Like, but I was nervous for her. She got there like I think she got out of my car at 7:30 and her flight was at 8:10 because we had planned to get there for 7. So it was chaos.
And if you don't have pre-check
she had pre-check, yes.
Clear, I'm not waiting on no goddamn line with you. I'm taking the shortcut. I'll see you at the freaking terminal.
No, that's really funny and true. And like I have clear and I'm like
I'll see you at the gate. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, like I have clear, but now I'm like, do I need to get both?
I like that the pre-check lasts a few years.
Okay.
You know, whereas clear, I think, is every year.
Yeah.
And it's like a one-time fee for like every few years.
Okay.
So which is, I think, is like, I want global next. Not that I'm catching flights because I have a whole son, but.
Yeah. Yes, I know. Having a dog, like, why would you go on vacation? You can't leave your heart. It's outside your body. Like, oh my God.
My cousin's visiting in July. Hey, Vanessa. And
she's
like,
hey, Vanessa.
She's like, I needed to give you enough notice so you don't have plans. You're not busy. I said, girl, I go nowhere now that I have a dog.
Yes.
I will be here.
And let the record show. All the mocking that you did.
I get it.
My little mockingbird. And you know, it took you a while too. Like you started in the beginning when you got Enzo, you started being late to everything. And I was like, look.
But now he's older and he's like calm. And now, as a puppy, it was hard. It was so hard.
When you have a newborn.
I was literally looking at him today.
Really hard.
And no offense to Cash, you know I love him to death. But I was just like, I look at my son, I'm like, how did I get so lucky? Yes. You are the most handsome, cutest dog in the world.
Yes.
Like no other dog is more beautiful than you. No offense. But
you don't have to talk about other people's dogs. You could just say that.
You know, he's just so beautiful.
Because I feel the same way.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
But I wouldn't
and
say
if anyone told me they didn't feel that way about their dog, I'm taking it away.
But I would never say Enzo's second. Like,
no, but
dog.
I love Cash so much that it's like so close for me, you know? It's any other dog, there's no comparison. But Cash is like an exception. It's an exception.
Get her.
My dog is probably cuter than all y'all's.
Oh my God, we're gonna lose every listener.
I'm kidding. Oh my God, can you guys please send us pictures of your dogs? I would love to see. Oh my God,
fill the comments.
Oh, let us know where you live too. Maybe we'll do a dog event.
I would love for us to do
that'd be amazing.
Event. That would be amazing. Amanda and I have become like those people that like go to all the dog events, like the dog.
You sent me the comedy one. We're going.
There's like Canine's comedy show. It's like a comedy show that you can bring your dogs to.
Say less.
Anything that you put dogs on, we're like, let's go. Doggy dentist.
Photographer there.
Like
done.
Photographer there. We schedule a grooming.
And if we don't like your photos, we bring our own cameras.
Oh my God, no, literally. It's so funny. And we love that life. It is the best.
I was meant for it.
Did you see they're coming out with a Baywatch reboot?
Oh, I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I'll watch it. But I'm excited for the opportunity.
I feel like I am not sure how I'm going to feel about it unless they make it a little more modern. But Brooks Nader is the most perfect look. Like you see her and she just screams Baywatch. Like she could not be more perfect for this role. And the fact that she's getting a starring role, I'm so excited for her.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with the Nader sisters, and like I love watching them. They're so real. They're so funny. Like I feel like reality TV was like so back when they hit our screens.
I also feel like she has that look. Like she's perfect for it. Like I'm so happy for her. Maybe I would give it a chance for her because I love her. You're right.
I love her, and like and I also love how like real and like. She's just so funny. She's like, no, I'm a dysfunctional mess. No, I have one nipple out this way.
I'm excited to see her character.
She's so everything. And like, she has like a love interest on it's going to be saucy.
But
also, Shay Mitchell's on the cast.
Oh, I love her too.
How crazy. This is going to be good.
Season 2 of Love Thy Nader because I miss them.
I miss them so much. And also, I'm really excited to see Alex Earl's show. So I feel like between those, we're going to be happy. But, like, there's others, which we'll get into, like, in the reality show world that were like, this could have stayed in the drafts. Should we? Oh, Traitors. We haven't talked about, I know you hate Traitors, but, like, I love it. I'm living for all the content now. Like, seeing Tara and Johnny, like, together on social media, doing their podcast rounds, I'm dying. Maura got her Birkin, which is so funny. I'm obsessed with, like, watching that go down.
I don't know, but Rob's all over my algorithm. I'm
He's
like, I
everywhere.
get it.
He is literally thriving right now. But I loved that he went with Jake Shane to get the Birkin. Like, I feel like it's just, like, they're doing everything right. Like, they're doing good, funny content. Like, I love how, like, Lisa Rinna has now, like, dropped everything. And they're, like, so, like, cute together. And he helped Rob get connected to get the Birkin. She helped, Rob get the Birkin. And, like, she came out one time they were doing, like, this shoot, and she showed up in overalls to be funny. Like, it's just, it's keeping me fed for sure.
I'm ready to move on from it.
You don't think it was funny that she got the Birkin and, like...
No, I mean, he kept his word, as he should have. Yeah, and I think he deserved to win. I'm happy for him. I like seeing him on the Mac commercials. Yeah. You know, I'm super happy for Rob. I'm super happy that he gave her the bag like he said he would. And I feel like we're going to see a lot more of Rob, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And I think I heard that even Maura. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, because I feel like Rob needed his redemption from Love Island, and he got it.
Yeah, I think that's true. And Andrea got hers. So, like, there we go.
Literally. Love you
Period.
both.
And she's been looking so fire. I heard Maura, too, is in talks to, like, do Ladies of London potentially. Ooh. She was asked, like, what show she would want to do next. She said Dancing with the Stars.
Kyle Cook.
Oh,
leave her alone.
God. Kyle Cook, leave Maura alone.
No chance in hell.
That is so unhinged. This whole thing. And also, like, what is Kyle doing? Posting? Like, I know that their show is airing now. Like, Summer House is airing. So now what they normally do is, like, while the show is on, they post photos from, like, when they film those episodes. But everything he's posting is, like, Amanda-centered. It's like, I sent you another thing. He posted, like, this birthday post from her birthday that was, like, the episode that just aired. Then he posted this other video of them, like, out and I'm just like, and then Amanda, like, somebody asked her, like, where's the other dog? And she's like, with Daddy. I'm like, he's not Daddy. Like, that's not Daddy.
Yeah, they eating each other up, and I don't get it.
Yeah, it's so, oh my God, I can't. Like, sometimes I get it. Maybe this needed to, like, bring life back to them, but, like, it's just not a healthy relationship.
This is what I think. I think they're watching the show back now, and you know, like, the show, they haven't fully broke up yet, and they're reminiscing, and then when we continue to watch, when they continue to watch, and it starts, like, they start breaking up again, then it's going to be more like F him, F her, and then we're done.
Yeah.
That's where my head is, because I think they're above it right now.
You know what I also want to say, too, is, like, Amanda has gotten so many. First of all, we know that Kyle cheated in the past, and it's, like, a thing that they've worked through, okay? Then, since she has proceeded to get so many messages over the years, up until recent, like, while they were last together, she was still getting messages. Not just, like, messages that, even the messages that it's like, oh, he slept, like, at a fan's house. Oh, there's so many people that say, like, yeah, we saw him out and the guys left him behind and he was flirting with all these girls and he stays up at these rages and he's DJing and he gets so fucked up and he doesn't even know what he's doing. Mm-hmm. She's gotten so many messages of him cheating. And you're going to sit here and she just, like, denies. It's like she's in this, like, I feel like deep down she knows, but she's in, like, this delusion where she's just, like, pretending it's not accurate or real.
She made a comment to him. I think it was on the last episode, not the most recent.
Yeah.
And she's like, I just get so many messages at this point that I'm numb to it.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, it's like not even what I should believe or shouldn't believe. It's just like, and I feel another day. So like when you get to that point, it's done.
Yeah.
What is there to save? Like if people are sending me messages, whether it's true or not, why am I in a predicament where you're out and it could be a thing?
Yeah.
Like I just.
And if you can't like you should be able to get a message like that and laugh at it.
Yes.
And like if you don't feel that way, then it's not for you. And I think like it's hard to watch her now in interviews. And I get it. Like that was her husband and she loved him for so many years. But like protecting him and acting like that wasn't so. And like they're so good. And I'm like, sis, it's okay to like just put that boundary up. You don't need to be besties.
And we're not saying be nasty. It needs to be like this.
Totally.
Just do you focus on you. Anytime someone asks you about him, like, oh, next topic. Like, you know, like I don't want to, like, let's move on.
Yeah, we don't need to defend him.
Like her identity doesn't need to be Kyle.
Yeah.
Like now she's Amanda. She should, and I feel like her life has always been Kyle.
Yeah.
Put you now.
Yes. Like, and the one thing I wanted, like, I wish she would have done is like, get some of that Loverboy money, sis. Like, what the hell? She was Loverboy. Like, she put this man on the map. Like, she was there from like, concept to like following through and new ideas and like doing all of like the graphic design for it and the marketing.
And I really want to shake her because she married this man when they weren't even at a high.
Yeah.
And now
literally
like they're going through a divorce and I can't imagine. I don't think they had a prenup.
Like, he put so much into it. I would never do that. Stand up. Stand up. He would never. Look at what he did to you. Look at all the things he did to you. Like,
I don't even, I know we're going to get into Summer House later, but I have a lot of thoughts about Kyle.
Yes. Let's pivot really quickly because I feel so validated yet still so very angry because we have been talking about Kenny Rodriguez going on Casa De Los Famosos on Telemundo, and he is from Love Island, USA. Of course, we know him from being in a relationship with Janae. And the only thing people liked about Kenny was Janae. So like, please. But the fact that he was this like racist POS and now we proceed to watch him go on this show and not only like so many nasty things have come out about him saying that like he dated his black girlfriend for clout, does not like black women, said the nastiest things about her race and like never loved her, dragged her through this relationship. The fact that like he is now Spotlight on a different show is insane enough, but he's continued to like drag her and lie on her name on this show.
Honestly, he's such like a loser. It's so sad. Like she doesn't talk about you at all. Why do you keep bringing her up? Like you're on a new dating show. Just date.
Yeah.
You know, stop bringing up things. And then you're getting caught saying stupid things. It's so sad at this point. And I'm laughing at all the girls in my comments that are like, no, there's no proof out there. And, you know, she didn't release anything and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm not saying that Kenny can't have a type. You know, I think Janae's so freaking beautiful. He was lucky to even have been with her at all.
Yeah.
You know, but you used her. You wasted her time.
Yeah.
And then to come forward.
And like was fully racist.
Yes. And even the stuff you say,
racist.
like, I mean, yeah, the fact that he said, what was it exactly that he said? I don't want to quote it wrong.
That he doesn't even like black women. He's
yes,
just
that's what he said to his
dating
friends,
her for opportunity. He can't wait to fuck mad bitches. Like said all of these things. Mind you, has all these defenders.
Yeah.
I can't even comprehend how or why. And then he went on this show, completely lied about how. And it's like you're painting her as this like aggressive mad woman when like none of that happened on the show. Roll the tapes. Completely lying on this new show that he's on. And then what was the other thing that we saw before we get into?
Oh, where he was talking about her again. This was the second time he brought her up, saying that she went through his phone.
Oh, yeah.
And that they just wanted different things. Like, okay, you're like contradicting yourself. You're saying you guys wanted different things, so you moved on. And then the third time you bring her up, you're basically saying that you don't like black women. It's like...
So, yeah, he was explaining to people, like, out in the open when he was mic'd up what happened. And he was like, she went through my phone. Okay, why would that cause a breakup, Kenny? You're just like admitting she went through your phone and found racist comments about her and that you never loved her and that you're using her. That's what she found when she went through your phone. Like, be a little clear here. But then we just saw that Kenny is in bed. I believe this girl, Jalen, I don't think it's actually a dating show. I think it's more like a Big Brother.
Oh.
But he's, found this girl that he's into. So Kenny's in bed with Jalen. Like, they've clearly been hitting it off. And you can tell that he's, like, whispering, catching her up. They don't have their microphones on. And he's like, I just can't with black women anymore. That's what he's heard saying. And so you can tell he's kind of, like, filling her in on what he said in the messages, which was that. And then she goes, oh, and so the black community canceled you? And that's what you literally – so he's admitting it. So all you clowns in our comments, like being pick-me's, defending this man, how is he racist? There you go. He said it himself.
Yeah, he's not saying it's a personality thing. He's not saying he doesn't find her attractive anymore. He literally calls out her race.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And that's it. And like he wasted this woman's time. Like – can't think of a worse thing. I just, and I would also say, like, Kenny was just someone that Janae was dating. Yeah. Everyone loves Janae that follows her. It's nothing to do with him. Yeah. She could be with anyone and she would be loved and the couple would be idolized and loved so much. Yes. So it's nothing to do with Kenny at all. And he probably knew that, like, he fully was riding her coattails. And that's why he kept it up for so long. Because, like, without her, he's nothing.
And I'm so proud of how strong she is. Like, she just brushed this shit off, and she knows her worth, and she's like, fuck this, next.
She's thriving. And I just have to say, I am gagged at the fact that this show is live. So he doesn't know that this is going on. Like, he thinks everything's freaking great. He's dating this girl. He's going to come back and see that he was caught admitting this shit. Like, he deserves it. He deserves it. So for anybody who was unsure and said there's no proof, here you go. Have fun. Bye. See ya.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I'm not skipping anything important.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I tried to watch Age of Attraction. I was like, okay, let's give this a try. Also, I'm so fucking sick of dating shows, to be honest.
Yes.
I know this is something you mentioned, too.
No, but that's the thing. Like, Love Thy Nader, Alex Earl's show, give it to us. Yes. Even Traitors for me. Like, I know it's not your favorite show.
Honestly, I was telling you I might be more gun-ho on Traitors. Yeah. I'm sick of dating shows.
Things like that, as in reality TV, like, love it. Absolutely love it. Like, the direction of Love Thy Nader, we love this.
Listen.
All these dating shows that are the same premise over and over.
I want to say it's on Netflix.
Which one? Age of Attraction?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay. Netflix, you need TV show ideas, reality ones, hit me up. You know, The Circle's great. Like, hit us up. We'll give you some ideas. Because I feel like you guys were like, what else can we come up with?
Yeah.
And then this shit was just thrown out. So I watched the first episode, and then I was like, I can't do it. Yeah. And then I was like, let me watch the last episode that's released.
So hilarious.
So
you're like, I don't need to be filled in the middle, just the first
just
one.
I want to see who ended up together. And I was like, not surprised. A 60-year-old with a 27-year-old.
Oh, my God.
My thing, there are some couples where I look at them, I'm like, okay, they look cute, right?
Yeah.
And then I hear them talk, and I'm like, I don't know. One sounds like a child.
Yeah.
Like, when I say child, she sounds very young.
Yeah.
And he sounds like he rehearsed how to talk to young people, so he sounds the same.
Yeah.
For his age, I'm like, that's concerning. And I feel like Nick and Natalie, like you mentioned all the time, cannot relate. Yes. Cannot relate. I don't really know what they were thinking.
Nick and Natalie are both young. They're on the same wavelength. They get each other. They have the same interests. They're both in a place where, like, they were wanting kids and next steps, and like she was a little mature for her age and he hadn't settled down yet, and it worked. And it was more like she was like 20 years old and he was in his like late 30s, so it wasn't that like different in terms of like they can both grow old together, they can both take next steps to start a family. And also, like, I feel like even when you hear them speak, like, they're very similar. It's not like a 60-year-old who's dating someone in their 20s that's like, nothing in our lives are compatible right now, or like I've lived this life and I've so much like experience in the world and all of these things, and she's just like, oh, like, how do I haven't seen it, but it seems like a totally different dynamic to be like a 60-year-old with a 27-year-old than like a Nick and Natalie.
There's that one couple where the guy's 60 and the girl's 27. I think like How old is her dad?
Yeah.
You know?
Probably younger than him.
And even her dad was like, please don't bring home anyone older than like 10 years than where you are. Yeah. So, and my thing too is I think about, there's one couple, and I'm sorry if I'm mistaken about the ages. I want to say she's in her 50s and he's in his 20s. Mm-hmm. I think about, okay, like he has a thing for older women. He mentions it like in the beginning, so we know this. And she's gorgeous. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then I think about their future. They get married. What if he wants kids? Like right now he's saying he doesn't want kids. That could change in a few years. Yeah. You know, when she brings that up, like she's like, listen, like.
I think isn't he 27 and she's 54 or something like that?
It's like that. Yeah. It's like, yeah. And I can't.
So it's like when you're 35 and you want to be a dad and she's like in her 60s.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
And if they were just dating for fun and like, you know, can have a few years to Cody's, but like the goal is marriage. So that's where I'm like, you know, you're committing to someone for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And you have to confirm that like you agree on those things. Like hashtag Emma and Mike on Love is Blind. Like I think like him saying I don't want kids right now is a little bit alarming because it's like, well, you can't want kids ever if you want to be with this person.
Well, he followed up with that and said, in 10 years, I may feel the same. He said, I think about myself in 10 years, I still feel like I don't want kids.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like that's so easier said than done. And like, I just think like date, you know, marriage, give it a few years. You may like know, okay, this is my person. Date, exactly.
So they don't know their ages until
they agree to like be with each other.
Okay, so they'll like commit to each other and then they find out their ages.
Yes.
Does the audience know their ages all along?
Yes.
Oh, so we know
we know their ages. Yep. And then also, then it's kind of like Love is Blind. Then they go meet each other's families, live together, see how it is. So there's going to be that part I'm T for. I want a dad to punch a freaking person in the face.
Oh my God.
I mean, stop.
You know what it is? Like, I don't want to, like, it's hard for me because I don't want to judge it. I understand, like, love is love. But to me, like,
it's pushing
a man,
the
like,
agenda
on these little girls. It's like giving Predator to me. Like, I don't know.
Like my thing is like, why can't it just be an all age? Like, I know they don't know each other's age and they may end up dating someone their age.
Yeah. But you can also tell within 10 years, don't. Can't you tell what?
Like all the couples, like I can tell one is younger and one is older. There's none that I'm like, oh, two people similar in age fell in love with each other.
Yeah.
So it's just, I feel like
they could have.
They could have. And I feel like it's like pushing an agenda, which I don't like. Like I think I do agree with you. I think this isn't the first time where someone younger and older has married each other. It happens. People stay happy. That's great. I'm so happy for them. But it's like meeting someone on a show, going into that. And then the girls' reasons. Older guys are more mature. Older guys don't control me. Older guys know what they want. Older guys already are established. Like, it's all the same shit. And then the guys. Younger girls, you know, don't have baggage. They don't have marriage or kids. God. You know, younger girls are more fun. And like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, it's giving.
I'd rather you say I'm ready for love and age is nothing to me. Yeah. I'm ready for love.
Yeah, I'm open and like
as long as we connect on things and like I feel like that's what I wanted to hear.
Yes.
But some of the stuff they were saying, I was like, please stop.
Yes, that is so very interesting. I guess I'll have to try it for the people.
Yeah.
I will have to try it for the people.
Oh, girl, just watch my TikToks. I'll fill you in on everything.
Okay. Yes. At Hi Dad, it's Amanda on TikTok.
3 A's at the end.
It's all tea, honey. And then there's another new show coming out that a trailer just dropped for. And it's like enough with the dating shows, but at least this one, there's one part of it that saved it for me, but it's called Love Overboard. It's the one that Alex Cooper's an executive producer for, but I'm happy she's not hosting. I'm getting Alex Cooper fatigue, but I'm happy that Gabby Windey is hosting because I love her.
I love her.
I'm sure she has like some comments and funny faces.
She's so
and like
funny.
She'll make it fun. But I'm really I think I would be like cringe and annoyed if Alex Cooper was hosting it. And we're Team Alex Earl over here, so I just feel also a little bit like meh about her.
I like her stay behind the scenes.
Yes. Thank you for bringing us this idea. I think like we've seen so many people like at a villa or a certain destination, put them on a yacht. Like that's funny. But what I like about the premise of this new dating show is that like when people get dumped, they have to walk a plank off and then the plank drops them into the ocean from like such a high height.
Honestly, like I would be fucking pissed. I'd be like, there better be something catching me because I'm not going in no goddamn water. No, I need a raft or something
funny.
There.
You want to land on a hard raft?
I need to land on something.
In the water. If you land on something hard, you're going to die.
Like, what do you mean? Like one of the floaties or something? Like, or like a bunch. I would be so annoyed, especially because you don't ocean like water. Shit scares me. And I'm like, and this is how I die. A shark ate me because they pushed me overboard.
Oh my God, you're hilarious. Oh my God, but it's tea. Like when you see those people, they're taking a plunge from a height.
I'm excited for people I don't like to be pushed overboard for sure. I'm with it.
I feel like it looks good. I don't know how I feel about the premise of the show in terms of, so like the top deck is like where there's 4 couples and then everybody else is like underneath and they're working like it's almost like a below deck.
It seems below the deck like meets love kind of thing.
They're like staff. So they're like cleaning the toilets on the boat and like doing like things for whatever the yacht, like being yacht crew or whatever, which I think is a little weird, but like you can get a couple, like, I don't know what you do with them, but like you can split a couple up or something and then put yourself up top. Like, I'm not sure. But that part to me, I'm like, just let them be on a yacht dating. Like, why do we have to have like occupations on the yacht? I don't know how I feel about that part.
Do you know if it's going to be live?
No, if we saw a trailer and it's already all filmed, Amanda, it's not going to be live.
That was such a moment.
You're so like stuck on this Love Island
because that's what it is. I'm thinking like, oh, they didn't want it to be like Love Island. They didn't want them in hot bikinis all day.
How is it live if we saw a whole recap of the entire season?
Guys, I'm special.
She is.
Anyway, but speaking of since we did see, I would say the women look beautiful, but I always be questioning the men casting.
That's because women are just more beautiful. There are just so many more beautiful women than there are men.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hard to find a good one. One of the reasons. It's just, they never compare to the beautiful women who are not just beautiful, but smart, funny, talented, all the things.
Some of y'all.
No, I'm talking about women.
Yes, some of the women.
Yeah.
Then we think of people like Brie. No.
I'm sorry. Brie from Love is Blind. Coming up next, let's talk about the Love is Blind reunion.
Speaking of. Oh, so many things to say, so little time.
I will say, I was most disappointed with the Love is Blind reunion for not coming at Brie the way that she needed. She did not get the smoke that Chris got, and it should have been equal.
Yes, Chris got the smoke. Like, Nick went in on him, like,
loved
jokes
it.
on jokes on jokes, like, therapist jokes,
Absolutely
everything.
Loved it.
And Chris knew to shut the fuck up. Chris knew, like, he said, apologize, be quiet, don't do much, sit there.
Yeah. Give them nothing.
And then we got Brie who won't shut the hell up. And I'm like,
digging her hole deeper and deeper. Honestly, I just think so ill of her. Like, she's not a good friend. She's not a good partner. I don't think she's a good person. And I don't think she was held accountable whatsoever at this reunion. And like, the more we find out from her, like, her and Devo going on this trip with the girls, like, really just made me sick.
This is how I felt about Brie. I'm watching this, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, looks amazing. She looks gorgina. And then I find out her and Connor are together. She apologized. So then I was like, you know what? If Connor's choosing to accept that bullshit, I'll forgive her. And then we keep watching. And when that scene happens,
nothing has changed with her.
Brittany not knowing about Devo going to Austin. Now I call him Devo because I'm like, might as well. I guess we all his friends.
I'm screaming.
So then Brie, like, defending him, basically saying like, well, he lied to Brittany, we didn't know. He lied to you too. He told you guys they were broken up.
And who knows what that story is.
Yes.
She didn't care. You were across the table from him. You told him to come. Your own man didn't know. And then watching Brie put her hand in front of Connor and be like, oh no, we're good with this situation. When Connor literally just said that he didn't know Devontae was going. And she's like, and when people tried to question her, she's like, oh, no, we're good. We have no problem here. You're trying to shut him up so he doesn't say anything so people don't find out. And you look so bad. And honestly, if you look at the pattern with Brie, Priyanka, Ashley, the 3 women that were not there for Jess were not there for Brittany.
And Brie also saying that he did not go because of he has like a flying fear or something.
Please.
First off.
He never, yeah.
Why are you... I would be like annoyed that my girl's telling my business like that. Like now people know, like I don't want people to know that. And then 2, he also said he thought it was a girls trip, which means you didn't disclose.
That was his real reason.
Yes.
She's speaking for him because she doesn't want to get caught in more shit and she's shutting him up and she's answering for him so he doesn't have the opportunity to out her in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And she looked terrible just as she did all season. That was like, no, seriously. I don't mean looks.
No, I know what you mean. Personality.
Like, she was so nasty to him. She led on Chris. I was upset that, like, I think Nick and Vanessa did a great job. They were like pushing and getting answers and pressing from pretty much everyone. But I really feel like they missed the mark when it came to Brie. Even with the conversation that Brie had with Chris that should have never happened. It should have been dropped immediately. And the fact that, like, when that happened, they were asking Jess how she felt about Chris and whatever. How about asking Jess how she felt? Directly ask her how she felt about how Brie handled that. Like, I feel like she, from all angles, just got away with murder at this reunion.
I agree. I was so disappointed. And then we have Priyanka and Ashley just sitting there, freaking Bree's doing the only talking. And then when those two decide to open their mouth, Priyanka, I was like, girl, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Sit in the crowd and just shut up.
She's like whispering because they were like, oh, aren't you guys friends with Brittany? Priyanka's like, not me.
Yeah.
Not me. No. As if that absolves you of human decency.
Exactly.
As if that absolves you of anything. Like, this is a woman who was engaged to this man. And you had him sleeping over. You guys had him on your girls' trip. You know this is wrong. It doesn't, just because that's giving when you're with a man who has a girlfriend or a wife. And, oh, you didn't know her, so it doesn't matter. You're not friends. That's just not being a girl's girl. It's not being a decent human being.
And these people just met each other.
Yeah.
They just met each other on a show, whatever, a few weeks after filming. You take this trip, you go to a concert, and then you let this man spend the night. I'm sorry. He talked about how much money he made. He can't get a hotel. And then you're like, what am I supposed to do? Leave him on the street? Let's be for real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do hotels
Was that
not
his
take
only
people in?
option?
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be homeless? And the thing is this. I understand feeling uncomfortable if he's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. They didn't confirm. Can I just crash? Make up an excuse. Oh, I already have people staying at my place. Oh, there's not room. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want to freaking say, you can make up something that makes you not comfortable to have him.
Yeah,
or even just saying, you know what? I don't want to cross the line with Brittany. I'm going to stay out of this.
That's what I was going to say. Like, this man says he just ended things, an engagement with someone. Mm-hmm. I would be like, I wouldn't want someone I knew to even entertain that, to even make me, like, have me thinking any kind of way. So I'm just going to respect boundaries.
Yeah.
And tell you to please, I'll help you find a place.
Yeah.
I'll call a hotel for you. I'll book the hotel for you.
Yeah, let me drop your ass off. I'll take you to the lobby, sir.
Facts.
Literally. And then the other part was like, they're going to act too like, oh, they're just, like, I'm watching them do their podcast rounds and like Brie trying to like make all these excuses about Devo and like act like, oh, we weren't the best of friends, like her and Brittany. Did Brittany's dad not bring Connor's suit?
Mm.
Oh, so that's okay. You can be friends then, right? Like when you need something.
Yep.
That was so just unreal.
Two things she said on that podcast really irked me.
Yeah.
She's saying, like, when I was having conversations with Chris, I wasn't looking at him like, oh, I want him. That's who I want to be with. Oh, I'm attracted to him. Girl, you sat there and entertained that man. You thought he was taking you to the Four Seasons.
Yeah, you were like, no, for Mr. Rose, Four Seasons for Mr. Fusco. You were eating it up. First of all, what you should have done was shut down any man that tries to talk about your fiance like that, period. But, like, you were into it. You let it linger. You completely – and not only that, the things that he was saying, talking down about Connor about, like, the things that he was using to paint himself as better and say, like, I can do this and I'll order the food and the like, he painted himself this way. And then she goes and regurgitates that to Connor as reasons why Connor's not good for her. She's like, I need an alpha. I need a man that's going to do this. This is all that shit that Chris planted in her head that she was like foaming at the mouth for, and then goes back and repeats it and is telling Connor that's why he's not good enough. So, like, please.
Honestly, her sitting there and listening to Chris just bash Connor, I was not surprised after she had that scene of ending things or like not marrying Connor because she doesn't respect him either. She thinks exactly about Connor, exactly what Chris said. Mm-hmm. She feels the same exact way. And Connor, I don't know where your family is, but they need to save you.
Yes.
I would if you were my brother.
Yeah.
It'd be hard for me to not want to freaking.
I can't imagine his family and friends are happy with her.
I'm sure they're happy if he's happy. You know how people can be that way, which I'm thinking it's that.
This is so extreme.
But she's like borderline, like she walks all over him. It's not blink twice if you need help. We will come save you.
Seriously, like he is such a gem.
He's such a gem.
And even like the way that he was at the reunion, like just finding all this out about Devontae, like that's so wrong. He's like, oh, I thought it was a girl trip. The poor guy, like all of those things that you were doing that you were like, I was in a bad place, that's a bullshit excuse. I knew she was going to say that. I knew she was going to lean on that. Like it wasn't the best version of herself, but like you're still that person today and we see it.
And also you're freaking engaged to a guy. Where are your boundaries?
Yeah.
Devo. Like why are you giving a guy a nickname? I mean, I like... How is Connor okay with that? I'd be like, it's a little too chill for me. No. Like, dial that shit back.
Yeah. And I felt so bad, too, for Jess when, like, you could tell she was, like, the thing that hurt me the most is, like, that the girls didn't really, like, support me or have my back.
With that conversation.
And even in that, like, only Ashley spoke up when she started crying, which, like, it sucks because I really liked Ashley, how she stood her ground with Alex at the altar, and I was like, what queen energy this is. But like seeing this pattern with her, it did upset me because I was like, shoot, like I liked her.
I used to like her.
And I did appreciate that she immediately, when Jess got upset, was the one to like speak up and be like, that was wrong. Like I should have said more. She did say, like, it sounded like too that she was trying to figure out what Chris was saying because she's like, it's not like this is some like morbidly obese girl. Like, is it just a discipline thing? Is it like, what are you trying to say here? So like, I think she was trying to understand too what he was saying, but at the same time, like, and then I was like, kind of like, okay, maybe she didn't get it. But then I thought about like, if I were ever talking to a man that said that about one of my friends or you, like we would be lit.
My thing
I can't
is,
understand it at all.
Amber is the only one removed herself from the situation, removed herself from that conversation. She was like, and those three girls stood there like the mean girls they are. Yeah. Those girls are girls that all they did was have guy friends growing up. They are not girls. They freaking were hanging out with all the football players. Yeah. Like they definitely are not someone that like I would ever want in my circle. And I could tell instantly, and I hate to say it, but Ashley fits right into that group. I noticed that Amber is the only one that was ride or die. Amber was the only one that was a good friend. Amber didn't take any shit. And I'm so happy that she told Brittany.
I was cackling when she was like, I still hate you, Chris. And then she was like, to Jordan, like she thought she was doing something good, and she looks at Jordan. She's like, "Well, you're not a Chris," and then she's like, "Sorry, but like you're the guy that like makes me hate men."
Yes,
and she just kept digging, and it was so funny. Like I was living for it. She is such a like girl's girl through and through, and I love her. I was sad to see, like, I don't think she and Jordan, she's not in a healthy place to like be in a relationship. I don't think Jordan's a bad guy. I was sad to see that they broke up, but like. It was a hard watch for me when she had that, like she clearly has like some like little anger issues, and it kind of, supported the things that Jordan was saying just moments earlier, like when she like snapped and yelled and then ran off. I was like, oh no, that was so hard for me to watch.
Yeah, I know they ended things like in person, but I feel like there was still a lot of things left unsaid, and it all was said there. And and I felt bad because I felt like they kept pushing and pushing, and I thought they should have dropped it way before they did, especially when she got up, walked away. But like you said, love her, love Jordan. I think they're great people. I think they will find their people. Yeah. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad that, I feel like it wasn't as nasty as people were making it out to be on the internet.
Yeah, I think like, it was hard, though, for me to see her be like, oh, fuck it. Like, I was like, oh, girl. Like, I was cringing for her. But I think, like, she definitely needs to, like, work on it a little. She's obviously had trauma. And I think she may benefit from, like, a scenario where she can, like, take it a little slower and really get to know someone and feel total security. Like, this rushed situation was like not good for her, I don't think.
I think a parent that is going to be on Love is Blind needs to like manage their expectations a little different. I think a huge part for her was that Jordan, met her daughter.
Yeah.
And it was like breaking up with her daughter too. Yeah. So it's so sad to see, and I feel like it's so hard for someone that goes into this, already having a family and bringing someone into it.
I think it's hard in the sense that it's very quick. So, like, it's a lot for your child to, like, understand so quickly. And then it's like, oh, this is mommy's husband.
Not just someone she's dating.
Yeah. So I think that's a unique challenge. Like, I'm all for parents finding love and doing these shows. Like, and like I look at Jess Vestal and I'm like, this set her up and changed her life, and I'm so happy for her. I think it's like the best thing that can happen to people. But I think like in her scenario, there was just like too many things that made it a challenge for her. And I think I feel bad because I was rooting for them, but like seeing how they were, I was like, yeah, it's just healthier that they're not together.
And I feel like I can't relate because I'm not a mother, but it would be so hard for me to be on something like Love is Blind because I want my kids to have a bond that's well beyond a few weeks with someone.
No, I agree. I think like I'm all for like I'll never like not that you are.
Yeah,
I would never shame a parent for doing this. Like, I'm all for them.
I do think they should not have said yes. I think they should have done kind of like dated.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm excited about this. But I can't say yes because there's so many factors that still need to be. I think if they would have dated, maybe it would have been different.
Yeah, and like let's see what happens when we're in a household with my daughter, with us, and like whatever. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's all how I feel. Like I'm all like you said. I want everyone deserves love.
Yes, and I will say with Amber, like I did love seeing how she was like so fiercely loyal to the girlies. I felt that shift too with Emma. Like I could see her just looking at Jess and the other girls like being happy, beaming for them. Like I was really surprised. Like I felt like Emma. I just watched her. Like we learned that Jess is now with Harmal. Who's also a doctor. He was in the pods. They had dated, but he left and that was it. And got like his little second chance with her. But just watching when he spoke to Jess, if you just watch that scene, but you only watch Emma, it's like how you would look at me. Like she was beaming for Jess receiving that message. And you could feel her just beaming, gushing for her friend, like as if she was receiving it.
Yeah,
it was so beautiful, and I was like, "Wow!" Like that really impressed me with her. Like you could just feel how much she cared about her, and I don't think she's involved in a lot of this mess with all the other girls. So I'm like, you know what? I give her points.
Yeah, I feel like Jess and Brittany just ended up with really shitty men, but they're such nice girls. I think I think those two, Emma and Amber, great people.
Yeah.
I think those other girls were meant to be friends. They went on the show to find friends, not love. To find each other.
Yeah, to find Devo.
Yes.
To go to
I'm sorry. The friend group plus Devo.
Devo. I literally cannot. And now Devontae is engaged.
Oh, wait.
He's with a baby on the way, but he's
living with Alex.
Somebody.
Winner.
Please. I can't. What is going on? And I love how
Or is Alex living with him? I think Alex is living with him.
No. He has, when somebody asked, they were like, wait, aren't you engaged? And he's like, yeah, I have a house in Ohio.
Oh, I thought Alex moved in with him.
Well, they're in Arizona, so wherever they're living is not like they're...
Oh, yes, becauseAlex got the soccer thing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm so happy he chose not Florida.
Soccer player, freaking Devontae gets half the goals in. Please, he's not a soccer player, so what happens when it's a real soccer player shooting goals at you?
I want to talk about Alex real quick.
Please.
Girls are in my comments defending this man.
Why is it always these people that I just can never relate to these women?
What did Alex say that wasn't true? Or first off, this man didn't even have the decency to get a haircut, shower, get the crumbs. He doubled down
on it when asked about it.
Yeah, so then he was like, well, she knew I was going to say no, and I wanted to save me looking good for my future wife. First off, bare minimum, like you only going to look good on your wedding day? Like I'm confused.
That stupid cowlick sends me to another dimension. It's so funny. But that is that.
Yeah, I'm just so mad because these pick-me's. I'm like, you know what? You go date someone like Alex who's going to talk in circles, not make sense. Have fun with it.
He's lying. Like everything about, and you know what's funny? Like that's what Bree's doing. That's like her whole story. It's like Alex gave Bree notes on how to tell the story because that's how her story with Devontae sounded. Nothing adds up. Like Alex is such trash. Please. He's like, I could show you the receipts. I could show you the Airbnb receipts.
Or even the way he talked to Ashley a lot was so like degrading.
Yeah.
I'm not touching you because I don't know your period and what if you're like what?
And this on camera.
What?
And you know what's weird? Everything is so fake and rehearsed because like they were saying, like there's nothing genuine that comes out of your mouth. And then when they were pressing him about stuff at the altar, like he was like, yeah, I was kind of surprised with her saying all of that. Like I wanted to keep it professional. Professional? That's such a weird word to use. Like, this is all performative.
He wanted to collect that check.
Like, let me just, like, go through the motions.
Make
like,
that
keep
money.
it professional. Like, this is your fiance, and you're, like, that doesn't make sense. This is not a professional setting. Like,
I literally commented on a reel, and I said, Bree is the male version of Alex. And this is when girls were like, how dare you compare him to her? I'm like,
my God.
Oh, word?
That is
I'm sure they could use a third roommate if you want to date him.
Oh my God. So I honestly think Bree is up there with Chris, though. Like, I do.
Oh, yeah. I would say it's like Bree, Chris, Priyanka.
Where's Alex?
And Alex, they like together.
Yeah.
Priyanka and Alex are on the same.
Yeah.
But Bree and Chris are on top.
Yeah.
And then I would say Devontae's up there too. He's like, it's Priyanka, Alex.
And he's been apparently cheating on the woman that he's engaged with who's having a baby. Shocking. Some other woman spoke out as well, basically saying like, I was like with him a few months ago or whatever. Like she didn't know about all these things and timelines are not enough.
How the hell?
And Alex, their timelines never add up. It's perfect. Their stories don't add up.
I don't know how these men bag bitches. Like, I have no idea. I think about Alex, and he was saying on a podcast, like, the girl from Texas said she would come forward and release a video, and as long as my people are in my corner, your corner has like 3 people in it, so let's relax. I just couldn't.
Where's she at?
Yeah, like, go ahead, tell her. We think you don't tell the truth.
That's so crazy. What a pick me. Like, she probably doesn't want the smoke. Like, could you imagine? You have to be some type of special to release a video on his behalf corroborating it. Like, he needs it so bad. He's like, I'll show you my Airbnb receipts. No, but you sleeping at this chick's place doesn't have an Airbnb receipt, so make it make sense.
I just don't get it. Like, if I was on a date with Alex, I would have to dismiss myself so quick if he don't shut the fuck up and I don't believe a shit he says. And then if I was on a date with Devo.
He opens his mouth. Oh, please.
I don't even know what we would talk about. He doesn't have substance.
Yeah.
I know he's a little better at soccer than Alex.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I just feel like I'm just so mad about this Connor situation. I need this man to stand up.
And we're not men haters. Like, Connor's great.
No, I need him to stand
Mike is
up.
great.
Yes, Mike is great. He has a girlfriend.
We love Vic.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Oh, my God.
Vic and Christine.
Can we just take a moment for our favorites, Vic and Christine?
I love them.
First of all, I was thinking to myself at the intro when they were the first couple to speak and share updates, I said, you better give them a trip. Like, for all this shit, you ghetto-ass Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix, you still ghetto for that.
Freaking... like part of the experience, and they're the only couple that made it, and like we're rooting for them so heavy. And
they're like, oh, you guys can sit with the
and
with
then
the
I was sad that like they got a trip, but it wasn't even from Netflix. Like TurboTax had to send them because they're like don't have the budget. Like Get Lost, Love Is Blind is like one of their. You're Netflix, like you don't have the budget to send them on a honeymoon.
I would love for you guys to come to South Florida and come on our pod and take a trip.
Yes. Yes. We would love that, but I was beaming for them. And you know what? A lot of the cast, like, you know, the previous cast was in the audience?
Yes.
They were like I heard Jess in an interview, and a lot of people kind of say the same thing, that like, it's so real and insanely infectious, like in person, that their love like radiates, like when you're around it.
Girl, when I was watching, my man was sitting next to me, and then he's like, it just feels like a home when she's there. She leaves. No, she does. I said, you hear this?
Yeah.
You feel that way?
Yeah.
You better feel that way.
He does. But that is so, and you know what I love too? How like, even when they ask, like, what are some icks? Like, there's got to be something. Like, I love how they kept it classy and cute. Like, she's like, oh, he plays Angry Birds. And he's like, oh, she sleeps with socks on. Like, that's what you do. You don't air out your shit.
You don't embarrass them,
like, you don't embarrass them. Like, that's love. And I thought that was like, of course, I'm sure they've had an argument or something. Like, they're not going to do that to each other. Like, they're so special. I loved even hearing like the story about how Vic helped her kind of not even reconcile, but like
with her dad,
get back in touch with her dad, and how all his intention was to just drive her there and sit in the car, even if they didn't meet. I was like, what a man.
He's, your family did great with you. Such a great man.
And I think like some women have tried to say things like,
I will ride for that couple.
And it sounds too like like about Vic or something in the past and whatever. And it sounds too like they've aired everything out with each other and they're like, hey, these are mistakes I made. This is how I've grown. And they've like commented on this and they fully accept each other for everything. Like they've said everything amongst, and they're going to keep it that way. Like they don't need to air shit out. Like it's so healthy, and I love seeing this.
Honestly, like I'm kind of annoyed with Netflix because their honeymoon is one I would have wanted to see.
100%.
I'm also like, you guys knew they get married at the end. You couldn't be like, listen, we're going to film you guys there and act like you were there.
Just no, I'm screaming. Reenact.
Pretend you guys are so in love.
No, that's so crazy. Like, you know, of course, and it was funny when Christine was like, oh, yeah, like, we're too boring for reality TV. Like, even our family said it. Like, I was happy that they asked Vic and Christine how they felt about being left out in those senses. But in how Christine was just like, well, we knew we were kind of boring. Like, they wanted, like, you know, a little bit more things.
No, I want love.
But the thing is, we want balance. Yes, we want it. Like, it's always tea to see, like, these things happen, like, whatever with Chris and, you know, it's big major drama for the show, but we want balance. We want to see like happy and love couples. Like we love our Lauren and Cameron till we die. Like we love seeing those stories. So like why can't we have that with Vic and Chris?
I need to see Netflix's finances because y'all could rent a yacht for Love Overboard.
No, literally. Please.
Let me stop.
It's
one of my favorite scenes with Connor is when they show the scene of what Chris said, you know, behind his back. And they're like, you know, what is your response to that? He goes, I don't even think about him. I don't think about it at all. I said, good for you.
I loved his answer. He's just like 10 out of 10 stand-up guy. That's why like it's so disappointing.
Watching this back, if I was a family member of Connor and the way she's trashing my brother, son, nephew, I would have been like, she's not invited over for Christmas. She's not invited to any holiday. It's her or us. Her or us, because she don't love you like we love you.
Yes, 100%. That's exactly what it is. And just seeing her continue to be this way. Oh, I wasn't my best self. Nope, you're still doing it. Devo, get
she goes on this podcast and like, you know, how are you doing since the show? She goes, I'm hanging on by a thread. Then why the hell are you on a podcast? Go into hiding.
Please. And like nothing has gone through to her whatsoever. Like she stands by her actions and like everything. And then she started to spin it. I don't know if you saw this, but she was on a podcast. I can't remember. It was at Caitlin Bristow's that I'm getting this from. I'm not sure, but I think it was. She said that she tried to turn it on Brittany. She goes, it's interesting to me how like everything with Brittany has been good, but like, and we've done like press and we've seen each other and this and that, but like she didn't mention that this bothered her until the reunion. Yeah, she tried to turn this shit on Brittany and be like, that just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I just found that funny. And I'm like, girl.
You lucky I don't know any of these girls personally.
Save yourself. Also, people were asked about it and it came out that way. And you should know, you don't need anybody to tell you how wrong that was. And you're lucky she was still cordial with you.
You know when you watch Reunion and then someone's like, they bring up something and they're like, well, we talked about it like last night before filming to try and hash it out.
Yeah.
She should have done that.
Yeah.
You should have texted Brittany and been like, listen, I'm sorry. She didn't even care. She didn't even care.
She didn't care, but doesn't even have the moral compass to think she did something
wrong. Yeah,
it's mind-blowing.
Like, tables turned, how would you feel?
Yeah. Oh, please.
Like, she would lose her shit.
Yeah.
She would lose her shit.
Please.
I can't. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to quote something Mr. Nick said.
Yes.
When he looked at Chris, he ate this shit up. When he said this, he said,
take out your notes.
He said, that is probably for you and a therapist to figure out. Period. I was like, ooh.
That was the best. They really did a great job. Like,
they're learning.
They pressed appropriately. They kept digging for answers. Even though, like, he had to literally be walked through the door and, like, brought to his apology. Like, those were not apologies, in my opinion. That he gave to Jess and Connor.
No, because he did it on the show.
He was forced
to
apologize by Nick. Nick was like, well, don't you want to say anything else? He said no. And then he's like, well, how about, like, maybe, you know, don't you think you want to say something to Jess and Connor about, like, that's not genuine at that point if that's not what he wanted to say. And he seems like he's acting like it's been rough. Yeah, because you've been reality checked and bullied online for your actions, but not because you feel bad. And there's a difference.
Yep.
And I will just say this. Netflix, on top of, dropping the ball and not sending Vic and Christine, let's stop with these musical guests.
I couldn't wait to text you.
And asking the audience. No other reunion does this shit. No other. And I don't mind seeing past casts in the audience.
That was great.
But we don't need to be passing them. And the questions were not good.
The only cute thing was stupid. Bliss and Zach, the gender reveal. That was
really cute.
That was touching.
But that makes sense because how they did AD and Ollie one year. That's cute. But we don't need to ask. We weren't getting tea from it was just. I don't know. We could do without it. But Bliss and Zach's was unique. Having the gender reveal by his grandmother who passed. How beautiful was that? I was tearing up.
Oh, I would not be able to. I'd be I can't have this on. I'm just.
How could they do this?
I would need a mental breakdown and then celebrate.
Yeah, you're just watching your grandmother who's no longer here. Tell you what gender your baby is. Please send me to an asylum. I would be sick. Oh my God.
It's before you go. Yeah. I can't even imagine they had time to think. I just can't.
Up. Oh my God, that was really special. Though.
It was so, and it'll always be special. I'll always have that recording.
Yes,
I'm just my heart.
100%.
My heart.
Love that for them for sure. Are we good here?
Yes.
What did you think about Jess and Harmal? I know you have some thoughts.
That fucking man is Alex 2.0 in the aspect where I don't believe shit he says. You know how someone is too good to be true? Yeah. That's what it was giving for me. I feel it was too much. Yes, I see how happy she is. The way she was
beaming.
Yes. I was oh, this is great. Mm-hmm. But every time he kept talking, I was and then he did an interview and he had the mic and he was talking again and I'm okay.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
sick of you.
Cutout moment where they asked a million questions. They asked her questions too, and he goes, "Do you want to do this one?" Is it my turn now? You could see that's just she was answering.
I hope he's not full of shit, but I think he's full of shit.
Yeah,
that's just how I feel.
We don't know. I won't stand by him one way or the other yet. I'm happy that she seems happy.
Yeah.
What really made me happy about that moment was I really wanted Chris for 1 second to just look at her and just say apologize and be you're a beautiful person. I didn't want to make you feel that type of way. That just the fact that this man gave her flowers in every aspect and told her how she was as a person, as a friend, as a and that she's this hot girl too and all these. I was thank you for saying these things out loud to her.
I don't think Chris needed to say that because I feel even when he gave his half-ass apology, her face said everything I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She's say what you got to say. You don't mean shit you say. And I was so happy because that showed me that she wasn't looking for validation. Yeah. She didn't need that from him and she was so happy with herself. And a huge part of that could be. She
definitely didn't need that from him. Yes. I just love the parallel of seeing a man who is going to give that to you.
And she ate it up. She loved it.
I think he just seems they're both doctors. I think he's a little quirky and I think he's more of an articulate person. So some people were rubbed the wrong way by it. I hope that it's good and this is just how he is and who he is, but we'll see.
I think if he had to tell me I was going to pass because he's a doctor, he would say it in a way.
They're both doctors, first of all.
No, I'm saying with his personality. Oh. I feel he would say it in a way where I would be okay, I have hope. If you think you can save me,
that's what they're supposed to do.
No, I just feel it's just, Where I feel with Jess, I feel she'd hold my hand. It'd be a little more emotional.
Yeah. So it's going to be better from a woman. If he held her hand.
I hope it works out for them. Yes. I wasn't feeding into it, but I'm also,
I was just
I don't
so
know how to
happy
explain
to
it.
see it.
I loved her. Yes, I loved her expression, but then I was just all right, what are you doing now?
We're going to be protective.
But then, if he's genuine in that way, and romantic like that, I'm oh, well,
yeah,
good for her and great for him.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm hopeful. I won't be negative. I'll be positive.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. We watched the first episode of Mormon Wives. Amanda told me she's not going further this week because she wasn't into it.
I feel
next week we'll watch it.
My thing with Hulu and Mormon Wives, they're showing us shit that we already know.
Yes.
It's so dated by now, that I just am not that interested.
Because we already know what happens.
It's I don't want to see the Dancing with the Stars stuff. We already saw that happen live. So it's just...
I think even with that, there was a teaser at the end where it looks like they were oh my gosh, after the first episode, it looks as we get into the season, there was a question as to whether Taylor was even going to go on The Bachelorette. Like, they're in the airport, and she's like, is she not coming? And they were
like, we knew
panicking,
she is.
But we know she goes through with the season. So it's like some of these are not like cliffhangers for us.
I want to see Demi singing. Like, I need a fast forward. What episode is that, guys?
Crazy. I am interested to see how the villa goes. I just want to say this about Jordan.
Are they going to show us that, or are we going to have to wait for the villa to come out to see it?
Well, we had to wait for the villa to come out, but I think that they may show us the aftermath when the guys get home, or do you think that they're going to make them, like, simmer down about it?
I don't know. Like, but that part I'm excited about. Yeah.
I am intrigued to see more. Maybe I had no expectations because, like, you were over it. So when I watched it, I was like, I do kind of want to see.
There's some stuff that they make seem exciting. Like, that part seems exciting.
Yes. That could be real.
I don't care about the guy that Taylor's dating because I know she goes to be the Bachelorette. I feel like a lot of the drama is the same stuff. A lot of people still don't get along. It's not going to be as interesting as I would hope. That's all.
I have to take a moment to talk about Jordan, Jesse's husband.
Oh, you POS.
He gave me such an ick.
I can't stand him.
Watching this, oh my God. I really don't like him.
He gives, I want to be the star of the show. He gives you're next to me.
Yes.
Meanwhile, that's not his place.
He gave me such an ick. He sat down. He's like, I'm the leader of Dadtok. He literally said that. And the way he's foaming at the mouth to go on Vanderpump Villa is so unhinged. Like, I literally was cringing. I was like, Jesse, this is so embarrassing. He is like dying to go on Vanderpump Villa. He's like, this opportunity, everybody cheers, this, that. And they were even like releasing butterflies for like what, the babies? And he's like, to new beginning, know that there's a new chapter. For what?
He's so corny.
But the way that he's foaming at the mouth for like this, like you could see he's turned. Like he's seeing all these cameras. He thinks he's hot shit. He can't wait to go on the show. He's like, I'm the leader of Dadtok. Yeah, Dadtok is not a thing. It's mom talk and you're a husband. And he hates that. Like he's dying for this life. And I think he even said like, because we don't want to be like in the like riding the coattails of like mom talk, like we're our own thing now and blah blah blah. And she's like, well, you guys are riding the coattails of
literally your name, like
she's like, you're doing this because of us.
Yes.
Like, yeah, know your fucking place. It was getting, I almost turned that shit off for a second because he was making me so mad. I was like, this is so icky.
And then it's so sad, too, because they show for, like, future episodes, there's a scene where she talks about how if she divorces him, she's going to lose a lot of money.
God.
And it's so sad to see because she needs to be removed from that relationship.
Yeah.
Jordan is a piece of shit.
Yes.
He is a wannabe. Like,
yes.
He's nothing.
Wannabe is the perfect word.
And it's so, and I'm sorry to say it, but you're boring. I haven't seen one Dadtok video that I'm just like, oh, that was great. It doesn't trouble my algorithm at all.
You pointed this out to me before because I was like, okay, maybe she didn't know. Like when she got married, she's going to be on the show and be so successful. But as you said, she has a business and she knew that. Like,
and it's with family.
Why wouldn't you protect yourself?
Yeah.
That is so crazy. That is so crazy.
And like, I know
we're going to be famous one day from our show.
Yeah. But I see too, like, you know, I feel like in that Mormon world, Utah, like they marry young, and a lot of them seem like they do stay together.
Yeah,
you know. So I'm assuming no one thinks it'll come to this, but I also think like if you're gonna choose not to do that, you know you're gonna end up with a partner that what if things didn't work out?
Yeah,
you would hope you could co-parent. You would hope things. If Dadtok is taken off, what do you need her money for?
Yeah, exactly. Like leave her be.
But he's salty.
The very least you can do. He's so like clout hungry, fame hungry. Like it's really disturbing.
If he had to be a stay-at-home dad, like he seems like it would just eat him up.
And I loved seeing like some of the other men's perspectives, like Macy's husband. He was like, can't we just go to a park with the kids here?
Oh
in Utah?
My God,
like,
how attractive was that?
Why do I want to be going to this stupid shit?
He said all the right things.
And all the men that were like checking in, even in Jen's scenario where like her husband like did, and I don't know like the full truth, but like didn't want to go. And she's like, I think you need to go. Like, I think you should go. Like, we need a little bit of a break. You need to get your own like identity or do your own thing. And like, she's pushing him to go.
Yeah, because he's basically a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah. So like, I understand in that scenario, but the men like Jordan who are like foaming at the mouth, I feel like he's like this little leprechaun that's like so excited to do this stupid thing.
And then we have Chase. Clout chasing Chase. That's what I'm gonna call him. No. He's another one that like wants to be so famous so bad, but it also fucking stirs the pot.
He's so much more humble, I feel like, than Jordan.
Yes and no. You're such a fucking man. You go and tell freaking who was it? Who was it that he told that they were going to be with girls? Oh, what's her name? The one that's dating the brother. Yes. Okay. He tells Layla that Jordan's saying, "Oh, Chase shouldn't be in a relationship. He should do not Chase."
Well, he's stirring the pot.
What's his name? What's
Jordan?
His brother's name? No, Chase's brother's name.
Mason.
Yeah. Oh God, guys, I'm so bad. Their names are so fucking like. Anyways, my point is like, I thought that was super like immature to start, but like, why not say something then and there to Jordan? Like, my brother's not like that. Like, shut the hell up, you know? And then it doesn't even have to be a conversation for Layla. Why does she have to fight that battle?
Yeah.
It should have been stuck with the boys. So Chase rubbed me the wrong way too. He seems a little clout chasing.
But he wasn't like, I see it as like Jordan is like, this is gonna be the best thing ever. Like, what are you? You're a married man.
Well, yeah, but when
You're
they
not single going on this trip.
But Chase said, I think Chase and Jordan are the same though, because Chase says he said once I got the text, he's like, oh yeah, we're going to the fucking
yeah, that's like, fine. He's a single man. I first of all, even Jordan trying to like stir the pot and be like, he's a mix of he's CrossFit Jesus and Orlando Bloom and blah blah. Shut up, like shut up. He just wants like. So
I don't know.
You're
I feel
a married man.
And then for Chase to say that he would give.
Well,
what's her name?
I'm mad at Chase for other reasons. I'm mad at Chase.
Taylor.
Yeah,
but Taylor, I know, but Taylor addressed it with her. They fixed everything. But then they asked him, like, would you ever date Taylor? He said, yeah. Like, how disrespectful is that?
That's so disrespectful.
So Chase, I think, is a POS.
I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like Chase at all.
I just thought
the whole trip thing.
The fame hunger, maybe not as much. The shit with the way he's acting with Taylor and that whole thing, so inappropriate.
Honestly, all the guys, minus Macy's husband.
I also thought Layla continues to like try to be that pot stirrer that she already was like last season. Even talking to Miranda about Chase and Taylor and trying to be like, no, it was a date. It was a date. Bitch, you dated him. Like
before they were married.
Yeah, but they were together.
I heard them say it. She dated Chase before Miranda married him.
But I thought that they had been together at some point.
Oh no, she said
she's like we weren't that close though.
She said our situation's different, and I also dated him before you married him.
I don't think it was before she did. I think it was before they got married.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know what it is now, but I think Taylor and Layla can't be compared.
But I just still think I think
it's more weird. She's dating his brother now. It's just all weird to me.
Well, now they're not together in real life, so we know that doesn't.
Yeah, we know that's
So I really I don't know. I just want because Jordan is so foaming at the mouth for this shit. Like someone pull the rug from under him. Don't give him this opportunity. I really can't. I don't want to see him if he breaks up with Jesse, don't put him on the show. Fuck around and don't send him to these things.
I think this season his head is getting big. Yes. He's like Demi season
Literally.
2.
It's like Jesse can't escape this type of person. Mm-hmm. And that whole thing is so funny. And I love how Brett is oh yeah, I'm not invited. Well, you guys have allegations against this man. I'm sure that they don't want you there.
I would love if he went and then
Me too. Me too. And I'm not worried. And they're oh, Jordan's going to act the type of way with Marciano. I don't even think that. I think I'm more worried
he's going to foam at the mouth of women.
Yeah, exactly. He looks like he's trying to go on spring break.
Yep.
He's not looking like he cares about. And that's even crazier because a man would never want to be around that person or put themselves in that position.
Why is she sleeping at the hotel instead of him? I thought that was weird.
She probably just picks up her shit and gets mad and storms out.
But I would want to be with my kids and be get the fuck out.
Get out.
Yeah.
And
the fact that it happens often.
You know why? Because before, when they were on a break in therapy, they did switching on and off. So they did a week. One person was in the house for a week and one was at a hotel, and then they would switch, which sounds miserable. But I think they got really accustomed to their night in the hotel situation. They would do Jesse's in the house for this week and he's at the hotel. And
they
then
need
they
a
would
divorce.
Switch. Yeah, and it's I'm so sad, like you said, about
he's just not the same anymore, I feel like there's no saving it. I felt with everything that happened with Marciano, maybe there was a chance, but he's different now. He doesn't respect her. He doesn't care for it anymore, and it's enough.
Yeah. I just want to say I love Macy and I love Michaela.
Yes, they don't bother me.
I think I want to see more of that. I know they don't bring drama. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I just think they're great women and friends. And even Miranda, don't mind her at all. I really like her. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's anything else here. Whitney, we saw Whitney and Jen, so we're going to see them on Dancing with the Stars. It's interesting to see, like, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out because, like, I feel like once the season of Dancing with the Stars ended, like, they didn't, like, kind of fuck with each other. So now you see they're, like, kind of in the same house for a moment. So, like, I wonder what happened.
Oh, no, I fast forward those scenes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't care. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, how are you going to know?
I don't care.
Yeah,
I just, like, and it's funny because everyone in my comment section is like, I love Whitney.
They couldn't find a house yet to live in LA. Like, Whitney and her man got a home in LA for filming for Dancing with the Stars, like an Airbnb or whatever, rental or whatever.
So they're not going to be collabing with the girls?
So Jen they were for filming for Dancing with the Stars. They needed a place to stay. So it was her husband, and the kids in LA.
I know. My question is, are they not going to be in Utah and filming with the girls if they're going to be in LA? So we're going to just see them too?
Yeah, we just saw them in LA. So we saw them in LA.
He's going to fast forward.
And then Jen, so it's like they brought their families there, like all their kids and everything. Mm-hmm. So Jen and Zach could not find an Airbnb. Like, they were trying to, like, figure it out, and they couldn't find a house in time to, like, get there for filming. So Whitney and her husband, like, was on the phone, I guess, with Zach, and was like, if you guys can't find something for a few days, like, it's fine. Just come to our house for now. And then you guys figure it out.
Yeah, he's nice.
But then Whitney was like, sometimes he overextends himself because it's going to be all our kids. It's going to be like a literal school of children because there's like, what do they have between them? Like 6 or 7 kids?
That validates exactly how I feel. Yeah. He's sweet and she could be a little much.
She was like, oh God, like there's going to be kids running around like crazy, whatever. She's like, we don't have enough rooms, but like, we're going to make it work, whatever. So they seem to be like in the house together. So I wonder how things play out. So I'm just this is me filling you in on what happened there.
Let me know if it's worth a gander.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, she's not my favorite, but had to watch. Let's think. We have Summer House left. Not
is that the last one?
Yeah. I just have to say, like, I think we may have talked about this already, this thing with Jesse and Sierra.
I'll read my notes when you're done.
Yeah. This thing with Jesse and Sierra, disgusting of Jesse. West had every valid reason to feel like that was the wrong thing for his friend to do and say. Like, it's so messy. It's funny how guys just, like, kind of, like, let it slide under the rug, but that's so wrong. But yeah, I guess there's not much, like, too much crazy tea. We saw you want to read your notes? Go ahead.
Sure.
Read me your notes, and then
I wrote boring with 3 G's at the end, and then I put over Wes and Sierra and Jesse. Amanda and Kyle are insufferable.
Oh, perfect.
Because I feel like that's the only tea.
Amanda and Kyle didn't really get into it this episode.
Well, see, no. They're, like, trying to find a way back to each other. Oh, I've been the happiest I've been. Yeah. Like, I don't want to hear it.
I want to know who helped Kyle get the watch.
Exactly. Like, come on.
He's like, this has to go good because, like, we're in such a bad place. Like, it's too late. And and it's so funny because this is before they divorced. And Amanda's like, well, perfect. At least, like, when I leave him, I
got something out of it. Yep.
I'm dead.
See, that's my point. It's because another thing, like, we already know the aftermath of everything. So watching it, I'm just like, I know there's no hope.
Yes. But it's interesting to see, like, the lead up. But we already know, like, how they are and what would cause it. I'm interested to see if Sierra and Wes, and there's rumors that they are together now, but who knows how credible those are. I just think it's like, even when you hear Wes talking about her and like kind of wanting to explore things, he doesn't seem like he's ready to be that person anyways. Like, the reason they ended was because he like couldn't be like this man to like be a full partner to her in a relationship. And I don't know that he's that person even now. I like him. I don't mind him. I don't like Jesse, but I don't think that he's capable of being the man that she wants, and it's going to lead to the same thing.
I think Wes is a PUSSY. Okay. When Jesse confronted him about the whole asking,
that's what I'm saying about slipping it under a rug.
So exactly, he should have been a man. Like, I could never date a man that just lets his friend treat me like I'm some side chick that he wants to hook up with. Mm-hmm. You let that man disrespect me by asking, and you didn't even nip that shit in the butt. Yeah. So now I have to go and take care of it, which she did. Yeah. She said, "How dare you think of me that way? You're my friend, and You think that's how you can treat me?
Yeah.
Like you can't court me?
Yeah.
So that to me is like, and I know Sierra has a strong personality. She don't need no man to stick up for her. Like she could speak her piece. I get that. But I think she needs someone that like, I think I would find that more attractive to be like, I'm happy you put your friend in your place. About like he was just so like Jesse asked him because he knows he could walk all over you. I was so mad at him.
He did walk all over
I was so mad.
And he was actually hurt. And I think that also hurt Sierra, but she didn't know because Lindsay delivered the news and Lindsay
I love Lindsay.
Leaves everything. She just like made something up.
She gets straight to it.
She was like, West was like this. Jesse asked West this. West didn't care. I'm like, that's not that we watched him.
It did seem that way though. Like when he first asked him, the other guys were basically saying it's effed up, while West just stood quiet and was like, whatever. Yeah,
but like he, and then like when they were on the pool,
he tried a little more.
He was like, he couldn't even be direct about it. He was like, like even other people said it was fucked up. Like, I'm like, just say it with your chest. Like that's what she's been asking you is to be a man.
If Jesse's that bold and you've been friends with this guy for so long, you should be able to be like, boy.
That is so dirty.
So yeah, I mean, I just can't. I hope Sarah and Wes aren't together. I think they need to move past this. It's too late.
She needs like a stronger man by her side.
And Wes did fumble her 100%.
Yes, totally.
But there's no coming back from that in my opinion.
What do you think of Bailey and Ben?
I think Ben is just doing him, and Bailey's like
crazy.
And Bailey's just like, I don't know what Bailey's doing. She needs to dial it back.
Oh my God, I was like, oh no.
She's like fangirling, and he's like
a little It was a little much for her to say at the table, but I do agree. When she's like, it was just a joke, whatever. If Jesse had said it, it would have been fine. 100% true. If Jesse had made that joke at the table, it would have been fine. And like Ben being so aggressive with her over that comment, I thought that was like
she's so hurt by it. Yeah.
When he went to talk to her, that should have been it.
I see both sides. Like she says something stupid. 100%. She says something stupid, but I don't think she was trying to be harmful. She thought she was funny when it wasn't funny, and he took it as like, I wouldn't joke about shit like that, and that's all it was. But I think, I'm just like, then let's calm down. Let's calm down. Like, and then this poor girl is fucking hyperventilating about it, and I'm just like, I think
she's just trying to find her place and fit in.
Yeah,
she said something stupid.
She said something stupid. Yeah, that's it.
When he went to talk to her, when period, like we all, when he went to talk to her, then it should have been dropped. Not him storming out, still angry, her feeling uncomfortable to go downstairs, whatever. I will say, though, very happy that Levi was like, no, I'm staying with you. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it would have been bad. Like, I would have judged her if she left.
But but
it is sad that she missed out, but like.
She also defended herself and was like, well, you guys keep bringing up the freaking going, like, skinny dipping, Yes, so it's like they opened the door for that, They've
been doing this Ben Amanda thing. And that's not from her because she didn't know Ben before this or them. And she's just getting in on the joke.
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't, like she said, if it was Jesse who said it, it would have been nothing. And I agree. Like, he shouldn't have let it, after you talk to somebody about it and you say it's good, then act like it's good, because why are you storming off? Then stay here and we'll still talk about it.
Honestly, I hope she doesn't even like him anymore, because I feel like the whole reaction to it is just enough for me. I'd be like,
I was so off put by him as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Ugh.
And first off, what the fuck is Kyle going to do even if you did mac on Amanda?
Please. He's been with so many women. He should. Ben should try it.
Do it.
Like, ugh. Anyways, I think that's all for today. What do you think? Desiana?
You guys are welcome for a long one.
Yes. And why don't you let them know where they can find us?
You can find me at It's Amanda with 3 A's at the end. You can find Alina at
Alina.x.o.
And if you are watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.